My other question about Roadster, the specs are insane. They're ludicrous, some might say.
Yeah.
So the Plaid, even.
The only thing beyond ludicrous is Plaid.
So 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds, but more importantly, I was interested in is the 200 kilowatt hour battery and the 600 plus mile range. Are these numbers assuming an improvement in available technology by 2020, or are they something you can achieve now but don't have the manufacturing capacity to, or is it somewhere in between?
Yeah, so think of it like basically it's like two Model S P100 packs.
Yeah.
But you're really just doubling the internals, the cells inside. So there's like a lot of stuff that's related to the pack and the packaging and the safety and all that sort of stuff that is not related to the cells. So you can double the number of modules inside, and but it would still be like maybe an 80% increase in the volume of the packs. Like the floor would get 4 or 5 inches higher if it was current technology. So, but we think we'll probably get another maybe 20%, 10, at least 10, maybe 20% improvement, because we'll use the thing about like an expensive car is we can use the state of the art, the most advanced equipment. Like it's kind of like with computers. Like they've come out with a new like graphics card or CPU. It's like initially it's expensive, and so but then over time that price drops down. And people like wonder, is it like, do you have like automation? Do you have people? It's like we have both. You know, it's just like a cyborg, but like integrated cyborg thing.
Yeah.
Actually, like one of the biggest constraints for us is like being able to hire enough people.
That was what I was going to ask. So like,
and
there's
parking,
a lot
parking, man, parking.
There's a lot of parking here.
Yeah.
You have a lot of robots and a lot of people in the factory. What do people do that robots can't do? And obviously there's a lot that robots can do as far as lifting and moving things, but as far as precision, maybe there's things they can do that humans can't do. Do you have a ratio off the top of your head, maybe, as far as people versus machines?
You know, it varies massively depending upon what part of the production process.
Right.
So some parts of it are like 80 to 90% automated, and then some parts of it are like only 10 to 20% automated.
What are those parts that humans do better than?
Humans are really good at adaptation and rapid evolution, and like doing like little like finicky things like that. Like for general assembly, like one of the mistakes we made that was like pretty big mistake was trying to automate general assembly, which is where you put the parts together. You know, so like some of the things, it's like trying to connect a hose that's like sort of dangling around.
I see.
And then you got like the robot's like got to find the hose, grab it, like then connect it to another hose.
At that point,
it's like really hard.
Yeah.
Or, like a person can just go, oh, done.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And it's like, when you see it, it's like, wow, it's super obvious.
Word.
And then we try to have robots do this, and it's like robots like grabbing the wrong thing and like trying to stick it over here, and it's like, oh, the hose was here when the robot thought it was here, and so now it like tries to grab air and then like smashes into the car. It's like,
you don't want that.
It was a comedy of errors, tragedy of errors. Like person, you can say like, this thing needs to connect to that thing, and then however they arrive, person can figure it out.
The robot would be
like,
Yeah, gotcha. And then as far as Tesla's overall master plan is what it was originally called. So you start with the low volume, high price Roadster, then you move on Model S, higher volume, lower price, to Model 3. As far as I know, that's where the master plan ended.
Yeah, that was like part one. Yeah,
Part one.
We had Model X in there, which you know that was definitely an exercise in hubris. Now the X is an amazing car, and it's like, but it's like we kind of got carried away with the art.
I hear it's very difficult to make.
Yeah, we got carried away with the art and technology. It's like obviously you want great art, you want great technology, but we did get a little distracted from our mission, which is to like advance the cause of electric vehicles, and it probably delayed us a little bit with the Model 3 as well.
So I guess my last question in here would be, just as far as the Tesla master plan, part one coming to an end, is it now just a matter of steering the ship towards new opportunities? You see, there's not a lot of companies making a $35,000 electric car and a $250,000 supercar and a semi-truck and doing them all really well.
Right.
Do you guys see yourself just keeping a tight ship and picking your choices here and there?
Yeah, that's why what I was saying earlier, like it's a tough strategic call between focus and like wanting to do a bunch of different models. Like I think we want to try doing 2 at the same time. Like so we've only ever done 1 at the same time before. Do 2, and then if we get that, if we're good with that, then we can just try doing 3 at a time. Like a lot of the other manufacturers, they'll do like 12 at a time.
Yeah.
So they're way bigger than us.
Word. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you the best of luck with it, and
right.
thanks for taking the time to sit down.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Cool.
Appreciate it.